Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys a few of the new skincare launches for spring 2018 and my first impressions. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So I want to begin by saying it's been quite a while and I wish I can do these videos more often, but unfortunately with the busyness of work, I am unable to. But anyway, I am so happy that I am getting to do this now. So I will be running down a few of the new skincare products from different brands that have just launched this season and also share with you guys my thoughts on them. I have been using them and trying them out alternatively the past 2 or 3 weeks, I guess. So I'm going to begin. There's 3 major brands that I'm going to speak of. The first is Dior, the second is Estee Lauder, and the third is Deciem, or the Abnormal Beauty Company. So I'm going to begin with Dior, and I have everything in a bag right here. These are the products from the new skincare range called Capture Youth, and what it is an age delay skincare regimen. So I guess if I will put it in a nutshell, it's a customized skincare regimen that really is in between of like an introductory skincare range and an anti-aging. The main purpose of the Capture Youth range is really to delay, instead of like addressing aging concerns such as wrinkles, fine lines, dryness, redness, all the things that comes with aging. It actually is a regimen that helps prevent those things. So this is ideal for, I guess, women my age or 25 to maybe 40. And the range has one face cream, which I absolutely love, and 5 specific serums that are for targeted skincare concerns. So I'll run it through with you guys. So I have a starter kit set. So this is not the full size, but I do have one full size product so I can show you guys how large the product is. So I'm going to begin with cream. And this is the Capture Youth Age Delay Advanced Cream. It's an antioxidant cream. This is how it looks. This is a 15 ml. I hope you guys can see it. Like starter size. The actual product itself is 50 grams, which looks like, I will show you guys. This is my Capture Total Skincare Cream. And this is the size of the Capture Youth as well, but the packaging is slightly different. It has a pink cap and the jar is actually more like pink. And this product I've been using, of all the new launches, I think this is the one that has made it to my daily regimen. I love this as a day cream because of the texture and consistency. I believe one of the main ingredients of the age delay cream is the iris extract. It smells very fresh. It's light enough to wear under makeup during the day, and it doesn't fuzz with any other products you layer over it. It doesn't feel too heavy, and I actually prefer it than, I think the texture is actually more beautiful than the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It's not as thick and heavy, but it leaves my skin feeling absolutely refreshed, moisturized, and actually leaves a certain glow with it. And I think one of the key characteristics of this product that I love the most is the smell. It just smells so fresh and clean. And then now I'll run down with you guys a few of the serums. So there's 5 of them, and they do have specific ingredients that are, of course, science and nature based and helps target those concerns. So the first one I'm going to share with you guys, this is the Capture Youth Plump Filler Serum. This is how it looks. It's the one in a white, it's a white serum, and this one is hyaluronic acid mainly. And then we have the Lift Sculptor, or the Firming Serum, and then it's the one with a yellow serum. This one I believe, well, I'm not too sure, but I will So the Capture Lift Serum is the serum that has like a yellow tint to it. And this one targets wrinkles, improves firmness and fine lines. The main ingredient for this is polyphenols, and it's from a blend of tea extracts, and it really has a very pearly, smooth texture. Next serum is the Redness Soother. It's the one that looks like a milky green serum. This one targets irritated skin or any redness on the skin. If you have rosacea, this is the serum for you. The main ingredient for this is natural cotton, so it just reduces any redness. And then we have the Capture Youth Glow Booster. This comes in this like amber colored serum. This one targets just if you have dull skin. This one really, well, not brightens, but gives a natural glow to the skin. This one has AHA and vitamin C. And last but not the least, this is the Matte Maximizer Serum. It's the one that has a milky light pink color or tone to it. And as the name suggests, it aims to mattify the skin. And the main ingredient for this serum is lactic acid from sugarcane. So a lot of these serums, well, not a lot, but all these serums are highly concentrated, and the texture is so beautiful. It is easily absorbed in the skin. You can layer it over your before your moisturizer or before the cream, or if you're just going to use one serum, you can just drop 1 or 2 drops in your Capture Youth cream and then apply it on your face. But the good thing about this skincare is that it's customized and you can really target specific areas of your face. You're not only limited to using one. So for example, I'm combination skin, so I will get oily only on my T-zone, and then my cheeks will either be normal or will become dry depending on the season. So what I usually use, my 2 favorites, the Matte Maximizer on my T-zone, and then on my cheeks either the Plump Filler or the Glow Booster, or even sometimes the Lifting. And so this is how the full size looks like. It's a 30 ml bottle. This is how it looks. And all the products of the Capture Youth range have a single price point, and for a luxury skincare line, especially that has science and quality behind it, such as Dior, it's a very, very good value for money price range. So in Canadian dollars, all the Capture Youth products retail for 120 Canadian. The next products I want to share with you guys are from Estee Lauder, and they did launch a new serum and it's not a new range, but 2 large launches this spring. So this is the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Pro Serum. It's a rapid, firm, and lift treatment. The main ingredient for this product is the acetyl hexapeptide 8, which is like the breakthrough ingredient for this serum, and I've tried this a couple of times. It has a very smooth and more like it's not a fresh fragrance to it, but more like a clinical, almost clinical fragrance to it. It has a good texture that feels like it absorbs into the skin easily. You can incorporate this in any regimen really, and basically like any serum, you apply this before your moisturizer. I like using this primarily at night, and it launched with a Perfectionist Pro Instant Wrinkle Filler. It's a tripolymer blend. This is how it looks. This one you need a very small amount, and the way you're supposed to use this is to really just apply it in the areas where you feel like you have wrinkles and you want it filled in. So if you have smile lines or under eye wrinkles or wrinkles on the sides of your eyes or anywhere really, you just put out a small amount. You squeeze out a small amount and just target it on those areas. One thing that I've discovered, which is also a nice way to use this, and which I was taught and told, because it has a very primer-like texture and consistency to it, which is really beautiful. It's not silicone-y. It feels like it absorbs, but it leaves that kind of primer-like tacky feeling that's just right as a base. So you can actually squeeze a little out and then put a few drops of your Perfectionist Pro Serum, and then you can put it on the targeted areas where you feel like you have more wrinkles. You can fill it in, and then it just fills in the wrinkles like instantly, and then it's a beautiful base for makeup. I've tried it and I do like it, but I would not put the entire thing on my entire face. I just like putting it in the areas where I have more wrinkles or fine lines, like around my nose area, my eye area, and my mouth area, and it actually does a really good job in smoothing out those wrinkles for me to just beautifully apply foundation on top of it without falling into the creases. Another product from Estee Lauder, but this is definitely not a new launch or a relaunch. This is one of their benchmark products. I should say this is an industry benchmark in terms of serums, but this is a limited edition version. This is the Advanced Night Repair, or ANR, and this is a special Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year packaging, and I'm so glad I actually received it. This is 1.7 fluid ounce, and this is a serum that I've used before. It's something that I would constantly have in my skincare regimen every now and then, and it's just a really beautiful packaging. So if you haven't tried Advanced Night Repair or you need to replenish, this is the good time to buy. This is how it looks. It's very Chinese New Year. So yeah, I'm very happy to have another full size. I've ran out of my last full size, and what I have are usually deluxe travel sizes, so I'm very happy that I was able to get my hands on a full size now. So Advanced Night Repair, just to give you guys a little background if you've never heard of it, is one of the first serums actually that introduced hyaluronic acid as an ingredient, and this is like I think 20 years ago. And a lot of the serums that you see in the market or the industry now, in terms of texture, how they're marketed and how they feel and their use, actually was patterned in a way with this serum. This is, I think, one of the first, if not the first, serum in the entire beauty industry. So it's definitely something, if you are a beauty lover, you know about, or if you're just starting in beauty, you definitely should try. Last but not the least, I will be sharing with you guys a few of the products from Deciem, or the Abnormal Beauty Company. This is a Canadian company that has now become, has just exploded worldwide, and this is how the packaging looks. They recently opened a shop in downtown Vancouver on West Hastings and Howe, I think, so if you guys are interested. And basically the philosophy of the brand is pure science at a value price point. So I think they have a phrase that luxury never makes anyone beautiful, or luxury never made anyone beautiful, and they usually have it all over their shops. And basically they offer purely scientific based skincare products or color products that is very high on technological advances in terms of ingredients in skincare, but also offering it at extremely low price points. We're talking even lower than drugstore brands. So it's one of those, it's a unique brand that has the feel of luxury, but really has the price point of below drugstore, and that's really unheard of. I've tried, this is not the first time I've tried the brand, but some of the products I will be showing you guys, it is the first time, but there's a lot, you guys, and with this I will not really run down through the ingredients. You guys can look them up on their website, and they thoroughly go through the research and the ingredients of every product they have. So yeah, I will not share it here, but I will share the products that I've tried and also share my first impressions of them. So I'm going to be naming a few different brands under Deciem. Deciem is like the umbrella company, and they have, I think, 5 like brands under the umbrella. So the first one I want to share is something that has made its way to my daily regimen almost, and this is from Hyalamide by Deciem. This is the Pore Flush. It's actually one of their newer products. It's a spray on serum, and this is how it looks. The main idea of this serum, spray serum or facial spray or mist or whatever you want to call it, is to actually flush out toxins and products and just purge your skin of anything, purge your pores of anything. And you use it after you cleanse your skin and before applying any skincare product. For me, it's like a spray version, but of course in a much less efficacy than the Dior One Essential, which is a detoxifying serum. It doesn't say it's a detoxifying, but the purpose is basically the same. It flushes out your pores of anything, and this is a plant-based serum. There's a lot of key ingredients here, which I said I will not share with you guys, but I thoroughly enjoy it. And when I do apply it, I do feel like my skin is fresher, and it's not just the freshness actually, because a lot of facial sprays do that. There is a difference which I can't really describe, but I feel like it's working. So this is the Hyalamide Pore Flush, and when the store opened, I went on opening day. I was researching before I went there, and this was really caught my eye because it sounded so interesting in what it was claiming to be able to do. Next product I want to share with you guys is something that I have used a couple of times, and this is a once a week or a twice a week kind of product that you use. You don't use this daily, but I like it. I did see the results, and this is one of their pricier products because it comes from their brand called Niod, which stands for Non-Invasive Options in Dermal Science. This is their high price range brand, and this one is the Flavanone Mud. I hope you guys can see that. This is basically an extreme, well, not extreme, but it's a total purge mask when you want to when your pores feel absolutely clogged and you just need a mask to just declog everything. The claim of this mud is that unlike other masks in the market, this one actually does not just work when you actually use it, but its effects on the skin will play out even after you've used the mask. I hope that made sense. But this is how it looks. This is the 50 ml. I think they have 100 ml, but the 100 ml comes in a tube. The 50 ml comes in this kind of jar. It smells, if you're iffy about smells, this smells very clinical, very scientific. It's like a few things that it's just very raw, and you don't need a lot. This one you have to spread right away. It's gonna dry up right away. You don't rub it off your skin or peel it off. You actually rinse it off. You leave it on for 10 minutes, and yeah, they told me it's supposed to sting right after you use it. So I was kind of afraid, but it actually didn't really. And I would have to say that honestly, my go-to purging mask is the Glam Glow Super Mud, the one that comes in the white jar. And this, right after I use this, like the feeling of my skin of being like reset or absolutely purged of any product or residue in my skin, this is like twice what I feel with a Glam Glow Super Mud. So in my personal experience, I feel like this is absolutely effective and does what it claims. It didn't really sting that much, and it was, yeah, really good. They also have this really cute product from Niod. It's a skincare spoon, so you scoop the mud with the spoon. But what I like about this is you can use it for any skincare product. It's like a spatula but a mini spoon. A lot of luxury brands like Dior and all luxury beauty brands, actually, they give you a spatula, but this one scoops it out so much better. It's like a mini spoon. I think it's only $2 something. Another product, this is new for me. I just tried it recently as well. This is one of their best sellers. If you do want to try something from their brand, this is one of them. It's from The Ordinary, and I think this is the brand that had made Deciem like over the top popular overnight because of the price point of The Ordinary. This is the Buffet Serum, and this one is a multi-technology peptide serum. The way it was explained to me is like 3 of their best serums in one. I forget the price point of this, but this is a 30 ml serum that I believe is below 10 Canadian. And most of The Ordinary products that come in serums like this are below 10 Canadian. Another one that I've used this. I've already actually emptied one of this. When the store opened, I purchased another one. This is the Ordinary's High Spreadability Fluid Primer. This is just straight up silicone. So a lot of the Ordinary products are honestly, some of the key ingredients like this primer is some of the key ingredients you'll find in a lot of other primers, but just that there's no, it's not a catalyst. There's no base. It's just concentrated of that key ingredient. It feels like silicone, but, and it just sits on top of your skin. The skin doesn't absorb it. It's really just a layer. It's a film. You'll feel it, and then you just spread it like right away because it dries right away. And this one is also like, I think, $6.95 Canadian. And a lot of their packaging, it all looks like this for The Ordinary. One of their like best-selling products from The Ordinary is the Serum Foundation. This is how it looks. The shade that I got is 1.2N neutral, light neutral. I think I could go like 1.5 or maybe even 2.0, but they didn't have it when the store opened. So I mean, I just really wanted to try it because this is one of the products that really just catapulted them to like international fame as a brand, because there were so much huge influencers that were just raving about this, and one of them was Wayne Goss. This did not really work for me. It feels very serum-like, but when I did try this once, and I think I mixed it with another foundation just very slightly, because I never really, like, there are certain foundations that work for me hands down, so on my T-zone that's what I use. This one kind of moved on me, so it didn't really like stay. I thought like some serums, they'll dry down, like the Dior Nude Air Serum, even applying with your fingers. After you spread it, it'll dry down and it'll stay there. It will not move. This one looked good when I first put it, but there was a film to it. And I don't know if I put too much. Maybe you just need very little with this. They don't tell you how much, but I have a feeling you need very little with this, because I think perhaps I put too much, and it just like after 4 hours, like I have a 4-hour benchmark, and usually with foundations that don't work for my skin type, it will start moving or my skin will start feeling irritated. And when I say moving, I'm not saying melting, but in some areas it will, like if I get oily, and you can start to see some breaking of the foundation, and then, but mostly if it's not working for my skin type, it just starts to feel uncomfortable where I do have to wash my skin. And I think I did with this one. So yeah, that's the foundation. And then I have 3 products here, which I don't even remember if I've tried yet. But it was one of the first few products I purchased like months ago. Like I did an online order. They weren't even in Vancouver yet. So I think these are their acids, and this is from The Ordinary. So some of their acids come in tubes like this. So this one is the Azeleic Acid Suspension 10%. It's a multifunctional brightening formula. I think I've just tried this one, so I can't really speak of like its effectiveness, but in terms of how it felt, it didn't feel like, oh my god, this is disgusting. Actually, a lot of their serums and I don't know if you call these creams, yeah, I guess, they actually absorb pretty well in the skin. They don't just sit there, and that I can say across the board. And then this is the Vitamin C Suspension 23% with HA Spheres 2%. It's a water-free, stable suspension. I forget what this does. And it says a tingling sensation can be expected after application. It's a vitamin C, basically. And vitamin C is for brightening, of course. So, and then I think this was also one of the recommended products of Wayne Goss when he did a Deciem review. And I think the other one as well. That's why I purchased it. And then last but not the least, I don't know if I've spoken. I haven't spoken. There's 2 actually. 2 more serums. Caffeine Solution 5% EGCG, which reduces appearance of eye contour, pigmentation, and puffiness. This one I have not tried. And then this one is the Alpha Lipoic Acid, a concentrated serum to brighten and target signs of aging. And this is how it looks. This one I've tried as well. So this really, it just depends on what you feel you need. I don't think there's one here that you would really use every day, like the brightening ones, unless you want to use the caffeine for you know, depuffing your eyes if you get puffiness all the time. They're very targeted serums or creams for specific concerns. So it's something that you have to, it's add-on products to customize your current skincare regimens. And the price points are absolutely amazing. I think they're effective. I cannot claim to how effective they are because I have not really used any of them for a prolonged period of time, but they feel like they're effective. But if you're honestly asking me if I see results like instantly or the next day, I have not. But it's definitely a good brand to try out because the price point is so good, and I think the science and research behind them, given the price point, is very good. And if you're just starting out with creating your own skincare or getting into skincare, I think the science behind what they're doing is valid, and I would buy them over a drugstore product, which would probably cost more, like the Neutrogena products. But yeah, so I guess that is about it. Those are the new skincare products that have launched or I've just introduced in my regimen as of late. I hope you guys found this video interesting and informative, and I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.